So, a couple of weeks ago, I previewed a game called Wild Assault. I told you folks at home that I was going to be checking it out and providing my feedback. And here is that video, okay? We're going to talk about Wild Assault a bit here, and I'm just going to give you the things that I liked about the game and the things that I'm kind of concerned with. So I think that this would be a beneficial video, not only to the devs, also to my community that was seeking feedback from me, just seeing, Abel, what do you think about the game, and is this going to be worth any of our times in the future? So if that sounds good, make sure that you like this video, give it a big like, and also if you care to stay up to date on all the shooter news and updates that you care about, consider subscribing today. So the gameplay, let's get right to it. Wild Assault, super fun. I like the foundation that they have with the gameplay. The shooting is responsive. It feels rewarding when you get a frag. Capturing points is very simple, to the point. Things just flow very well for this game in that factor. Now, I did notice, and I meant to say this in Delta Force as well, in my Delta Force video, there's things with these bots nowadays. There were a slew of bots in Wild Assault. Now, this isn't particularly a bad thing. Having bots in your multiplayer experiences is nothing new, but there was an abundance of bots within Wild Assault, and I had to take note of that. And that kind of led me to my concern about the game, and I'll get to that in just a bit. However, the game overall, functionality-wise, was really fun. I really liked what I was playing. It's like a Battlefield experience, but just with furry animals that are really deadly. That are really deadly. So that's what you're getting into with the overall scope of Wild Assault. Again, fun experience, really enjoyed the gameplay. I was only playing by myself. I wanted to get a couple of my guys in there, but we never synced up the time and scheduling, so I couldn't make it happen. But maybe on the next test or whatever, we could get that done. But Wild Assault, very interesting, very fun. I like the gameplay. I like what they got going there. Now here comes the dark side, the bad, the things that I'm kind of concerned with Wild Assault, because I honestly don't feel like I have to go too deep with this game from what I have played, because it's pretty straightforward. And again, for the majority of it, I really enjoyed the experience. Now, sustainability. What can we do to garner a bigger audience for this game? Now, the game is different enough in theme that it would attract somebody to at least try it. But what do we do for player engagement and player retention? Because I feel like that's going to be the issue here. Okay, let me repeat that again. Player retention and engagement is going to be the issue here with Wild Assault, because as much as I like the gameplay and I like what's going on within the core experience, I don't know if gamers are going to be held here. When I played Delta Force as of recent, Delta Force has the same experience in like capturing objectives and things like that, in that manner of what Wild Assault is trying to achieve, right? But Delta Force was more engaging, just doing a lot more right in that engagement that kept player retention for me, because I did not want to stop playing Delta Force. At the end of my Wild Assault experience, I was kind of like, okay, the cool title, right? But I wasn't like fiending to go back. And that's not a bad thing, but I just didn't foresee that staying power with a Delta Force versus like a Wild Assault. And I know that's like apple to oranges when you look at the themes and things, but I'm just trying to give you guys something I could kind of measure against that is recent, you know? So Wild Assault has some things to work on in that conquest type of thing that they got going on with their game mode. It would be nice if they had tickets that you count down for lives, right? If like they solely had the game mode where you just captured the points, right? And that was it. Now, if your enemy had tickets you could count down and count them down to their lives or something like to that extent, it would make the gameplay more interesting. And I'll be very honest here. After a while of playing this over and over again against bots, for the most part, it gets kind of repetitive, right? And dare I say, boring to an extent. But again, it's not because the game is bad inherently. It's just because you've been there, done that so fast that it just you're just on this ever looping cycle of same. Now, again, this is no rendition of the final product. We don't know, you and I don't know what Wild Assault has in store for us for the future. So we can't write it off altogether. But at this point, that is a troubling, concerning piece of this content here that I need answers for, because if we go on like this, I don't know if we could just forever play this title and just always be in and out of it, check out updates, and just keep it in rotation, because the time in this game and the entertainment within this game could be up like that. Could potentially be up in the snap of a finger. And that's never a good thing. You feel me? That's never a good thing. Now, again, Wild Assault overall as a product, very good. I love what I played. Very fun to play. But content and sustainability along with engagement, I don't know where we go. And I would like to see how we progress in the game. We got to have these things kind of previewed when you do demos so gamers know what they could look forward to in the future. Right now with Wild Assault, we don't really get that full picture. We don't really get what's going on. We get a vertical slice of a game and it's like, that's it with bots. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But again, that's not bad. None of this is bad. I don't want anybody to think, oh, Abel's writing off the game. No, I just want the questions that I have answered. What are we going to do in the future? And what's going to happen as far as progression and, again, player engagement? Because that's going to be the end-all be-all for this title. Team Green, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Wild Assault, did you have fun with it? Did you not? I want to hear from you. And also, if you did not check out my last video, I checked out Delta Force, baby. Oh man, we were rocking now. If you want to hear my impressions, my honest thoughts about the title, be sure to click this video here, and I'll be sure